Okay, when we last left off, you guys were exploring an underground city beneath the streets of Namu. You you had successfully gone into a library looking for a book and defeated the Sphinx that was holed up there and the cult that worshipped her.
With a book?
Huh?
We defeated her with a book, yes.
No.
I hate you.
You then explored a little more of the city. You ran into some kobolds, which you dispatched before they even had a chance to sound the alarm. You then made your way to the Duke's old house, where the party split up. Some of them went to explore the servants' quarters. The other three went to a room full of chests. Some of the chests turned out to be mimics, but you guys dispatched them without taking any damage, I don't think. And that's where we left off. So what would you guys like to do?
All right. Well, let's see. For one, the party split up. So the rogues went over to the right wing. We haven't done anything with them. We just came. We were in the mimic room, and I decided to walk away with my what is it, Guardian of Faith, which will stay up for the next 8 hours,
Okay.
and has a movement speed of 30.
Okay, so it moves about the same pace as you.
Yeah. So I have that thing following me as I'm heading back to where the center is.
Okay.
So we're in room 4 right now, right, Logan?
Let me get my map.
Pretty sure we're room 4. The roads are room 3. Because I think that the whatever those squid face guys are in room 7.
Yeah, you're in room 4. The rogues are in room 3.
Okay.
All right. So
All right, guys.
I kind of wonder what the rogues are doing.
The rogues.
Hands over to them.
You guys are in a small room, which is the servants' quarters. It's not that big. It's full of bunk beds and some chests that are opened and empty. It looks like it's just a servants' quarters.
All right. Investigation.
Yeah, Philip, we're doing investigation. Anything else in here?
Go ahead and make investigation checks.
Investigation. I got a 13.
13, okay.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. With a nat
plus
20.
2. 22.
Okay, with the 22, you do a quick scan of the room, checking under bunks, checking in the open chests. You don't find any loot. You don't really find anything, to be honest. It looks like whatever was in here was cleared out recently.
Their kid has found a loot.
Okay. Well, gents, you guys want to go ahead and meet the other group by the door?
The gear will do what he has to do and go and follow.
Okay, so you guys make your way back into the main chamber. The strange spectral dance is still going on, and the strange music is still playing, but again, they seem to be no threat.
All right.
So you the whole party groups back together. You guys make your way all back into the main foyer. You're all grouped together now. What would you like to do?
All right, if I remember correctly, guys, when we go into this room, let's grab the picture right now. We can either go left or go right. I think there's some beds or something in the room ahead of us. To the right seems to be a hallway with a dead end, and to the left is the room where the what the hell? What we looking? What's in there again?
Mind flayers.
The 2 mind flayers are in there. and I'm pretty sure they're still working on the cobalt body. So it's your choice.
Let's go to the mind flayers.
What do you guys think?
Mind flayers.
Mind flayers.
I want to kill them first.
Okay. You guys make your way through a secondary servants' quarters, much larger than the first one. This one has some beds, but a lot of them have been broken or overturned. No chest in this room. You guys pass through it uneventfully, making your way into another hallway. Up ahead, you can see faint bits of light from torches, and there is a door that's partially ajar.
I'll have to.
Is that food good?
Turkey roll peek into it.
Okay. Are you sneaking up to it?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh. The stealth is 13.
13. Okay. Thurkir, you sneakily, not as sneaky as usual, but pretty sneaky, you get up to the door, you peek inside, and you can see, as described, you see two mind flayers overlooking the body of what looks like a kobold. The kobold is still breathing, unconscious, as they slowly dissect and inspect his organs.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, I haven't tried this one yet. Let me see, the range of the spell first before I use it. Turkey is about to use a spell, Logan.
Okay.
Without metagaming, do you maybe want to let your party in on what you're about to do before we just hop into a fight?
Phantasmal Force. It's a very interesting spell that makes the enemy see something stupidly crazy.
That's no.
Where is it? Nope. D, F. Alright, am I within like 60 feet range to do this?
Oh, you're within 60 feet. They're in the center of the room. The doorway's only like 10 feet away.
Alright, just so you know, this is an illusion spell.
Okay.
Let's see. The DC save on this is a 13, and what the party sees is Thurkir pull out a little fleece in his hand, start twirling it around for no reason above him, and at that second points at one of the pointing at the one of the mind flayers that's dissecting,
Okay.
and says, like whispers it, you're about to see some weird shit in here. Basically.
Okay. What's the save? Is it an intelligence save? Wisdom?
It is a intelligence save, investigation.
That is a 23.
23? Oh, okay. He passes it.
Okay, so you cast
Target
a spell.
realizes the solution and spell ends. Okay. So yeah, the spell ends. Basically, what he sees is a little bee that was gonna sting him, but it doesn't pay him any mind to it.
Okay. He sees it, and he just kind of swats it away and goes back to dissecting. Now, does he realize that it was an illusion and you cast a spell, or is it just...
Let
he
me
just
see.
thinks it should be-
Let me see. Okay, and the target treats defensive. Well, let's see. There's a lot to read for this skill. It doesn't say anything about that. Okay, let's see. I failed save, or otherwise visible, or other visible phenomenon is blah blah. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. The phantasma includes sound, blah blah. Let's see. Target realizes an illusion and the spell ends. Doesn't specify like if the target knows that somebody did it or not.
Okay. So
It just says that he just realizes it's an illusion that he's seeing.
Okay, so he pays no mind to it and goes back to dissecting.
Well, that didn't do it. I'm gonna try to.
Are all 6 of us just eerily standing at the door while these things are like dissecting this creature?
Completely,
I'm
yes.
I'm gonna go. Thurkir's gonna sneak inside.
Okay.
Philip's gonna grab Turkey by the shoulder and say we should probably come up with a plan before we just kind of sneak inside.
I guess so. But every second this kobold is dying.
I don't care about the cobalt. I care about not dying myself. I don't know the cobalt. I don't know the cobalt anything.
Interesting statement.
All right. So since they don't know we're here, the best option is going to be to send our rogues in, and if they can get at least a good surprise attack on him before we come in, that'll definitely do a lot of service on, and then we can just go from there.
Okay. So go ahead, the rogues. Make stealth checks.
I have to do another stealth check since I cast
Yes.
the spell, right?
Yes.
Because I'm not at the next level.
Oh, perfect.
For
Am I
for,
still blessed?
Arcane
Or I
Rogue.
don't remember.
No, it only lasts a minute.
21 for Philip.
29.
Maths. Hold on. $14 for Drea.
Okay. So are you guys going in the room now?
The rogues, yes.
Yeah. And
Okay.
as the rogues are sneaking in and everything, I'm gonna have the Guardian Fate that is floating everything. I'm gonna assume that it's not really a solid object, and it's just gonna go phase through the wall and just appear in front of the two two fucking mind flayers while these guys are about to sneak attack it and shit.
Okay. Well, as you guys open the door, it makes a very loud creaking noise, and the two mind flayers kind of turn in your direction.
So we all had amazing stealths, but goddamn, you know what? I'm
No.
gonna
I
kill
think
you.
mine was too low.
Their passive
All right.
perception was
Would you like us
better
to roll
than
for
Drea's
initiative then, I
stealth.
guess?
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Wait, so I do still see
These are the shit.
Thurkir by chance or not?
Do they see the other two or just
They
my
just see
character?
you.
Okay.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Got it.
Okay, I lost
Do they?
Logan.
Can they still get a surprise attack or no?
Yeah, I lost Logan. Did he say that he saw all of us or no?
No,
Just Drea.
Okay.
he saw just the Drea, but the two that are stealth are not seen.
They won't
Okay.
get a surprise attack, but they won't be targeted either. Because
Makes sense.
the surprise attack is only if the creature has no idea that anything is coming. But since
Oh,
they
anything.
know,
Okay.
yeah, but since they know something's coming,
sorry,
they can't be
guys.
surprised.
Gotcha. Okay. So you want to roll for initiative?
Yes.
9 for Drea. I need to use a different dice, dude. Fuck. This thing's
All
rolling
right.
Oh God.
11 for Vaughn and 12 for Thurkir.
How much
Seven.
for Thurkir?
12 is Thurkir and 11 is Vaughn.
Okay, and then Javon?
17 for Philip. 16 for Rand.
Oh, you need one for what's his face too.
And 15 for Long.
And then
Ooh,
also,
what is that?
Oh, actually, no. I
See
haven't
which
thrown
Logan.
out. my mimic yet. So
Say
I'll wait on
again.
that one.
Where's the Guardian of Faith that I have? Where's it located? So I know, because if anything, it'll be in between us and the mind flayers.
Okay, I'll put it between them.
Okay.
I got a 4 for McNeil for initiative.
Okay, and Javon, don't forget your mimics have to roll.
Is that even if I haven't thrown them out yet?
Yeah, because if you
Yeah.
want them to do something, they have to be in the initiative.
Oh, well. Nat 20 for the first one, and a nat 20 for the second
Okay.
one.
Is there anyone
love
else in
this
the
dice.
initiative?
No.
Nah.
Me and my army are good to go.
Okay. Up first is your mimics.
All right.
Now you're still in the hallway. You're not in the room yet.
So yep, I'm gonna have to. So I guess how far would you say we are from the door, and what's the room setup look like?
How far did you want to be?
My assumption was that we were just all like hanging outside the door,
Okay.
until yeah. Let me get a piece of paper so I can draw out this room.
The room is 25 feet by 35 feet. 25 feet width, 35 feet long.
35 width, 25 long.
Yes. No, 25 width, 35 long.
25. Gotcha. All right. And the door is at the bottom,
The door's in the dead
I
center.
assume. So are they kind of like in the middle of the room?
They're in the middle of the room, yeah.
Okay. They're here. Is there anything else in the room that we should know about, like bookshelves, anything that we could technically hide behind if we wanted to?
Hold on. The room is empty. There is a table at the back set up with looks like alchemical supplies.
Okay.
It looks like any furniture has been moved into the corner, and all that's in the center is the table with the kobold and the 2 mind flayers.
All right, so no real cover unless
No.
Okay, easy day. Okay, so I'm gonna push into the how far can I? But they go first. Can I? Does 5 edition, does that have holding
Yes.
a turn?
You can hold it. You can hold an action.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can hold an action.
5e.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't think Javon
So-
can hear me.
Okay, what'd you say? Yeah.
You can hold an action.
I can hold action. All right, so I'm gonna have both my mimics hold an action because I'm not even in the fucking room yet. And then I'll just go from there.
Okay. That's the end of the mimic's turn. It is now the mind flayer's turn.
Shit.
I need everybody, including the mimics, to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. This is where it actually drops your intelligence. Oh, God. Right. The saves.
Intelligence saving throw, you said?
Intelligence.
5 that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's better. And then
Alright, so Vaughn's got a unnatural 20 and
Okay.
Thurkir's got a 18.
Okay, so you're fine.
oh shit. Shit.
Well, Drea got a natural 20,
Okay.
and then Igneel got a 14.
Okay. So Igneel fails.
Fuck.
So Long got a -2.
So he fails.
One of my mimics got a -1.
So fail.
Speaking of which, does it affect undeads?
Yes.
That
It doesn't affect
okay.
undead? Okay.
It affects undead.
Philip got a 13.
Okay, that's a fail.
Rand got an 18.
Success.
And I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, and then the other mimic got a nat 20.
Okay, so one mimic fails. So anybody who fails takes takes 24 points of psychic damage.
Oof.
And
What was it?
is-
I'm sorry, you broke up. I'm probably gonna have to go grab my fucking Xbox controller in a second.
Okay. Anybody who failed takes 24 points of psychic damage
God damn.
and is stunned for 1 minute.
So
Okay.
wait, is it half?
For 1 minute?
No, if you
Is it
if you
up?
succeeded, you take no damage.
Okay.
Oh shit! Thank God.
And what
Alright.
was the passing?
Anybody who beat a 15.
8. You said 18?
No, 15.
15. Okay, so Rand was good. Philip failed.
24 fucking. Dude, that's like half Ignale's health, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
And that's just one. So they're both
And they
doing
could probably
it.
do fucking more. Oh god.
See, and let's see. Hey, Logan.
Yes.
He's they're at 10 feet of my Guardian of Faith, right?
Yes.
Okay. They have to make a dex save.
That is a 13 and a 7.
Both fail. They both take straight 20 radiant damage
Okay.
from it.
Okay, now I need everybody to make another intelligence saving throw because they both are going at the same time.
Wait, are they doing it again?
You
or is
bitch.
only one doing it?
One did it, and now the other's doing it.
Okay.
No problem.
So anybody who beats, just to make this easier, anybody who beats a 15 is okay. Anybody below 15 is a fail.
Gotcha.
Ron got another natural 20.
Both of my characters
And-
failed.
Okay.
Third Kier got a 15. So I'm pretty sure third Kier's okay.
Ignale's gonna be down, just saying.
He said the save was 15, right?
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Okay, anybody who failed takes 17 points of psychic damage, and
Okay,
the
that's bad.
stun is what. And if you failed, you take 17 points of psychic damage, and you're stunned for 1 minute. But at the beginning of each of your turn, or the end of each of your turns, you can try and break free.
Okay. So Rand
Ignale's
failed.
down.
Actually, by the way, does that affect anybody that's stealth by chance or not?
Yes, it's a cone.
Okay.
It's not a targeted thing. It's just it's like dragon breath. They just in a cone. That's where everybody in the cone is affected. And you
Okay,
guys
okay.
are all bunched up at the door.
That makes sense. Wait, were the two people that stealth, were they even in the door or were they out? Because they,
They
were
were-
like,
Initiative was rolled the second the door was open.
okay. Alright,
Oh, God,
I
thank
just want to make sure on.
All right. He said 17, right?
17 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Logan. Only one
Ah,
person
nice.
failed. Only one person passed, and it was freaking long.
Let's see, what spells do I have prepared? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so that's the end of the Mind Flayer's turn. It is now Philip's turn. Now, did Philip fail at one point?
Yeah, Philip failed the second one.
Okay, so his turn, he's stunned, but at the end of the turn, you can make a DC saving throw. So go ahead and make another intelligence saving throw.
All right. Let's switch to him. He got an 18 on that one.
So he succeeds. So
Oh,
he's no
thank God.
longer stunned,
Mhm.
but his turn is over.
No problem.
So up next is Ran.
At that point, do they still know that? Have they figured out that we're there yet? As for people that were stealth, I guess we'll,
No, because your stealth still. You didn't do an action yet, so you're still
Okay.
stealth.
I just froze up for a second.
Yeah,
no
you
problem.
just stunned. You got locked up. Okay.
Okay.
So up next is Ran.
All right, Rand. Come on, buddy. You're not very bright, but I believe in you. 17.
17. He's no longer stunned, but that's the end of his turn. Up next is Long.
I'm sorry, one more time. What was it?
Ran is no longer stunned, but that's the end of his turn. It is now
Alright,
Long's
next.
turn.
Next is Long. I hope so, because Long's getting kind of fucked up right now. Yeah. Long got at 0.
So he's still stunned. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Thurkir, you're up.
Using. All right. Is he still stealth or not?
Yes, he is still stealthed.
All right. How close are the mind flayers still?
They're about 10 feet away. They haven't moved. They saw you guys enter, mind
there
blasted, and held position.
Is there any way anything that's makes it easy to be obscured or not around?
All the furniture has been pushed into a far corner of the room. The room is basically devoid of furniture.
All
They
right.
basically
Would I
did-
be able to get a sneak attack on the first attack or not?
You're still stealth, so yes.
All right.
The first attack would be stealth attack.
All right. And that will be a 16 plus.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I don't need to add the modifier bonus
good. You're
bonus
good.
in there.
A
Thank
16
God.
hits.
Okay, let me see. Rape damage is that much. So that's a 6 plus it's 46s at this level, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
21 damage
21 damage.
as he just pierces him through the chest.
Okay, so
Um
you run up, and he is surprised, but not a surprise attack. You jab him, and he kind of recoils as this purple gout of blood
Now-
just splurts onto the ground.
now,
Hey,
is there
real quick,
any-
Logan.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave the party real quick. Send me another party invite. I'm gonna
Okay.
put it on my headphones. All right.
Is there anything that can possibly hide it under close by? If not,
You couldn't really hide. You could hide under the table they're on, and it might work.
all right, I'll try that.
Okay,
I'll try it.
So go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh shit! 28.
Yeah, you're fine. You stab him, and in the confusion, you slink under the table.
That's funny.
Okay, up next is Vaughn.
All right. Let's see. What can I do with them? Let's see. What does this spell require? Location. All right. So this will take up both my my bonus action and my regular action. I'm gonna use this as my prepared spell. It's Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And I can choose up to 6 people that have taken damage.
Okay.
I don't know who needs help, healing and everything. Only thing it
Can
does
I get
is
healed if it kneels down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't heal undead or constructs with this spell, so keep that in mind.
So Long and the mimics are unaffected.
Yes. All right, so let me go ahead and roll these dice. That's crap. That's let's see. Plus, where is it? I know that I get like more for each level 2. It's 11 plus is it yeah, sorry about this.
Fine. We're waiting for Javon to get back in anyways.
Alright. Oh, okay. And prayer healing is a level 2 spell. Alright, so okay. So everybody gets a total of 15 points of healing
Okay.
that can get healing.
So everybody but the undead get 15 points of healing. So Igneel is back up and he's at 15.
I didn't take any damage, but I do get health if I did take damage from the last thing, and I don't think I took any damage. Nope. Okay.
Okay, we're still waiting for Javon to get back.
Alright, where I'm at it. I'm gonna have Vaughn back up a little bit
So Igneel
behind
wouldn't be
everybody.
affected by the
stun?
stun anymore.
No, he technically,
Yes,
since
he
he went
went down.
unconscious and then went back up, he would be
Okay.
no stun.
So are these
Alright.
mind flayers just dissecting this guy to get his brains, or are they doing more than that?
Make an intelligence check.
With which one?
Whoever-
Igneel or
Whoever you decide.
Drea? Okay, who's smarter? I think they're both about as stupid. Drea's stupider. Well, I don't know anything, so I rolled a 4, so...
Yeah. So you're not sure what they're doing. But that's the end of Vaughn's turn. It is now Drea's turn.
Help. Igneel will ponder it a little more later.
I'm behind everybody, just as a heads up, Logan.
Okay. So Drea is up next, but she was stunned, so go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me, Miney.
Dude, this dice, fuck, I'm gonna throw this in the trash if this fucking thing fails me. I can't see what that is. Oh, a 3, so she's still stunned.
Yes, she's still stunned.
Dude,
Okay.
give me a new fucking dice, bro, fuck.
That's the end of Drea's turn. It is now Igneel's turn. So Igneel,
About like
you are on the
120, my
ground.
man.
You're on the ground prone, so it takes half your movement to stand up if you want to.
Are they both standing next to each other?
Yes.
I'm trying out a new spell. Should I just go ahead and cast, or should I wait for Javon to get back?
Let's wait for Javon because I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna text him.
Does he need an invite? Did you?
I sent
maybe?
him one.
he
What
pretty
kind of
We should
what
play
kind
Left 4
of
Dead after, if,
what kind of save is it
for what?
for the spell you're about to use?
Oh, dexterity.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll the
What?
dexterity real quick.
Are you gonna
Uh,
get hit by these?
Probably, but it's not gonna worry because at
Thir-
my level I have invasion, so I take half regardless.
Thirkir
And
is
then
under
if I-
the
if
table.
I- If I make my, you don't know I'm under
Well,
there. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Igneel
don't-
doesn't see you, so
yeah, he's,
sorry.
Yeah,
he's too
you don't
late.
see me. Yeah,
While
so
we wait for Javon, I'm gonna
Because
get a
you're about
drink.
to take, you're about to take a vitriolic sphere, which is 10d4 acid damage, and then on the end of their next turn, it's another 5d4 if they failed the first save. So
I'll be right back.
hopefully you
I
don't
just
get
need
hit
to
by
get a
this.
yeah, I'm okay with it. Because all I have to do is
I might try and
roll
get a new
a-
light bulb for my fucking. I've been using a lamp because my light above is out of. The light bulbs
Juice.
are all out. So hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
Javon's still not back?
I think he sent a text. No, it was you. Never mind.
We'll wait for him. he having issues or he's not replying to texts?
Send another one. You see his. I'll send him as many as I have to.
No, don't spam him.
No, I said as many as I want. No, I have to. Not like I'm gonna
Oh,
spam
another
him.
invite. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you meant text.
Oh hell no.
Do, 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 do. There we go.
Captain, my captain.
Can you hear us okay, Javon?
Sorry about that.
You're fine. Okay, so Ignil, you're up.
I'm back. Sorry, my light's fucking bright as fuck.
You're
Shit.
fine.
You
It's your
are
turn.
up.
Javon's back.
Yes.
I am. Baby
Thank
mom's
the
playing
gods.
Xbox, so I tried to see if I could switch.
Oh,
Long story
wow.
short, it doesn't work, so it's all good. I'm on her laptop.
Wow. You can connect the controller to the laptop.
Hmm?
So
It's
you
all
can
good.
connect the
I
controller
just
to the
have my
laptop, I
headset
think.
plugged right into the laptop.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
tried to plug into the controller there, but it was playing it through the TV. I'm in another room.
Alright. So, Ignil says, I hope no one's around this. And I cast Vitrolic Sphere. And then I use sorcery points to accelerate or quicken my next spell. And I cast a fireball right behind it.
Okay, so let's do the Vitrolic Sphere first. What's the saving throw?
Okay, it's a dexterity save for both of them, for both spells.
That's a 17
What's the,
and an
What's
11.
the save number?
Those both fail.
Oh, they both fail. Okay.
You have to, yeah, 13 and 11.
No, 17 and 11.
Oh, 17. That might succeed. Where's my spell sheet? Oh, spell save of 15. So yeah, that one succeeds.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought I
Alright.
heard you say 13 and 11.
So one fails, one succeeds.
Alright, I succeeded and I take 0 damage because of evasion. Thank
Okay.
God. I'm just hiding on a table somehow.
Okay, so Logan, with this
using as a shield.
vitrolic sphere, they take hold on. So they take on a like if they succeed, he'll take half damage from the initial spell, and then he won't take the additional damage from the end of its next turn. So
Okay.
all right, so let me roll 10d4 real quick.
Speaking of which, that kobold is incinerated now, isn't it?
Wait.
The Cobalt is dead.
10d4. Fuck me, bro. Fuck. I gotta roll 10 of these bitches.
Yes, you do.
I thought it was like the way I was reading it in my head. It was 40-10, not 10d4.
Nope, 10d4.
All right, this is gonna take a second. Sorry, guys,
You're fine.
Not a prob.
because I don't have 10d4. I have to roll these dice a bunch. Plus. So that's. Gotta do it 2 more times and then 1. It's funny how like I roll, I've rolled 3 4s, but then I've also rolled 2 1s and a 2. So 1. Wait, did I get that 1? Alright, let's just hope I'm doing my math right. It might, the math might be off a little bit. I hope not, but it is early. Oh, I rolled 2 4s that time. Fuck yeah. And a 3. I rolled pretty high for all these. I got one more roll. What is that? Is that a 4? Oh yeah, I rolled pretty high. Okay, so they take but the one that failed takes 32 damage, and then The other one takes half that, so. Which is 16. And then at the end of for the one that failed and took full damage, at the end of its turn, Logan, it'll take 5d4 damage. Okay.
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah. So you cast a spell, the first one. Is it acid damage?
It is. Yeah, I think it's acid.
Okay. So the sphere explodes, covering them in acid. The
Yeah, it's
one
acid.
mind flare, you see it kind of curl in on itself and just start to dissolve. The other one takes the same amount of damage but doesn't get too badly hurt. And the kobold is just
Where's
melted.
my pencil? Oh.
Too.
Oh, I
You
killed.
hear-
Was the kobold alive or dead? I'm sure it was dead, right?
It was alive.
Oh.
You hear Thurkir say, "Haha, the stable is made out of some adamantium."
You still have a fireball coming, Manny, so don't worry.
Oh, don't worry.
That's a
I think I've
natural.
used 2
That's a natural
sorcery.
2 for the save on the fireball, so he takes full damage.
Okay, let me roll that really quick. I think I went overkill on these things, guys. I don't think I should have used the 3 and a 4 spell slot.
It's all good.
Well, no, they have good killing potential though, so I guess it's good I killed them quick. Or I killed one
Unnatural
of them
20.
quick.
My save.
86. Alright. You roll high all the time, Manny, dude. I wish I had your luck.
Surprisingly enough, it's just because my dexterity is a +7 for the save, then I'm really lucky.
One more d6, and then I can just roll twice. Get the ugly dice out of there. Alright. Calculator time. I'm probably not gonna one-shot this one, but... Oh no, he's low health, am I? It's 8d6, right? Yeah. Plus a 4, plus a 3. 31 damage.
31 damage. Okay. The fireball explodes, sending fire and smoke all across the room. The mind flayer looks very hurt, but he's still standing.
He didn't die? What? Was he stronger than the other one?
They were about both equal, but remember one got a sneak attack.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Okay. So that's the end of
Um,
Igneal's turn?
Let me roll my sorcery.
Yeah, your
shit.
magic, your wild magic.
Oh, we're good, and
Two-
we're
2
good.
of them? Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because I cast 2 spells.
Up next are the mimics.
They have to, one of them has to make a roll, doesn't it?
Did the mimics? How many of the mimics were stunned, Javon?
Only one got stunned the first time, and then they both got stunned the second
Okay,
time.
so go ahead. Their turns are forfeit, but go ahead and roll to see if they break the stun.
Nope. Nope.
They're still stunned. Okay.
They are.
How many?
Nat ones on both of them.
Okay, it is now the mind flayer's turn. It's gonna kind of look at its wounds and look at what's surrounding it,
Don't let it run. Don't let it run.
and it's gonna cast plane shift.
No, what a little pussy. It's running.
Let me read the spell plane shift just to be sure.
In that moment, I throw my stunned mimic at
That's my reaction. And I'm
it.
gonna
As a
stick to
reaction,
that one.
I throw a mimic at it, and he just disappears. And for all I know, that mimic is just eating his face.
Let me go ahead and look up plane shift as well, because that piqued my curiosity.
I think it sends them to a different area for a little bit, but I think that they come back
Dude,
to
I
the
have a
same spot.
bag of tricks. What the fuck does a bag of tricks do?
Bag of tricks is the
Uh,
ship.
It's a crazy ass thing.
Depending on what you roll, I mean, you can pull different things out of it.
I have
Yep.
a bag of tricks, so I don't know where I got it from.
Let's see,
I think we got that. I think you got that before we had the
it might have been
run.
your starter item.
No, I think we Logan gave that to us back when we. I think it was around the same time we went to
Talk to Kublo.
Oh yeah,
Been a
I
few
got
most
minutes.
something.
likely.
I don't remember.
Sounds about right. Like with the traders and everything too. It was around that time, around that area. It might have
Okay.
been the contraband.
So you guys watch as the mind flare
Different
kind
plane of
of
exceeds.
shimmers and changes and then vanishes.
Oh wow! So it went to one of the other planes.
Is it gone for good? Can we tell?
You don't know. Make an intelligence check or an
Can I?
arcana check.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check for that?
Okay. I'll make an Arcana checks. All right.
For both, for just Ignil or no, Ignil can only do it. I think. Well, well, I don't think I'm proficient in Arcana for what's her face.
The kid don't know
16.
shit.
For Ignil.
You get the idea. You get the idea. He used the spell Plane Shift, which will. He basically teleported to another plane of existence, like the fire plane. Or
14
God
for
damn it,
Vaughn.
Javon.
And nothing will bring him back, right? Like unless you can't want him to come back, pretty much.
Yes, you could chase after him if you.
Because
Had
you
the
know how
same
some
spell.
spells like you can blink away and then it brings you back.
No,
or
no, no. This
whatever.
is
That's the blink spell.
yeah. That's the blink spell. This is actually like a teleportation spell. So he went to another plane, like the fire plane or one of the 9 hells. So he's gone.
Sorry, the computer fell asleep. I rolled a 6 for both, so I don't know what the fuck happened.
And
Okay.
since he teleported.
Ignil
from-
explains
from
that
us-
he thinks that he teleported to some other plane of existence and he likely won't be back.
Yeah, you never know. He might come back.
Yeah.
If he does come back, he'll have reinforcements.
And then I say we go ahead and just scrap this room real quick and get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna immediately use detect magic with Vaughn.
Okay.
Start 30 feet around him, and I'll just walk around the room to see if there's anything magical emanating.
Sorry about that.
Speaking of
Wrong
which,
pipe.
Logan,
Yeah.
I think I might have forgotten to ask, but did he make a dex save at the start of his turn?
No.
I don't know if you want to just go ahead and recon that he was able to dodge it and shit, and we can just go with that.
Okay. For now. So you cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Hidden in a little backpack in the corner of the room, you find a pair of stones. A
I go.
potion.
I'm not gonna tell anybody about it until I figure out what these things are.
Okay. You find a potion, a scroll, a pair of stones, and 2 art pieces that look like they're worth a lot of money.
The art pieces of Humble Pocket. Those definitely.
Oh yeah, I remember reading this.
Let's see. Do I need a? I'm gonna go ahead and you said there's a pair of stones, right?
Yeah, a pair of stones.
All right. I'm gonna hold on to one of the stones, and I'm gonna toss the other one over to somebody that sees me toss it.
Okay.
What are
Whoever-
the stones?
Whoever sees it, then I'm just gonna hold it and think to myself, like if they can hear me or something like that. I'm gonna,
Okay.
because I'm just going based on a general guess because I have the sending spell.
Okay. Who's catching the stone?
Whoever sees it first catches it.
Who's the closest?
I'd say you're all pretty grouped up.
Ignil will catch it.
Okay. You catch it. Vaughn, you think into the stone, and Ignil, you hear Vaughn's thoughts.
Hello.
Oh god. Keep your religion out of my head.
All right. So, with enough good guessing, this is a sending stone.
Yes, they are sending stones.
Alright, while they're searching the room, I want to go ahead and I'm gonna
Do we
say
want-
to Ignil,
If-
as ran, and I'm gonna go ahead and go check out the other side, the other hallway.
Should
real
we do
quick.
this where
have-
I could give?
I have the sending spell, so I'm gonna just go ahead and give to whoever wants the other stone.
Oh, okay.
So whoever wants the other stone, then you guys can talk to each other back to back, like you're, on the phone.
I'll take it.
I think we should do it where one of the or like since we'll have kind of the party grouped and usually rogues and mages, I guess would be the other group.
You give it to Philip.
We could have it where they both can communicate with each other. So like, yeah, Philip can have one, and then
Yeah.
you want
That would work out.
Igniel to have the other one.
Yeah.
Or would you rather Ran
Logan,
have it?
what was that other item that
I don't think I
got?
really want
Oh,
to
to
talk
have
myself.
Igniel. Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think you want to talk to yourself. So.
You said it was a potion, right? That I don't know of, right?
It was a potion and a scroll.
Potion, scroll. I'll figure out what these things are later.
Oh, bitch.
What was our task? I forgot what we were supposed to be doing anyway. We're
We're
finding
looking for a
book,
book.
aren't we? A
Looking
book.
for a book.
Yeah.
I checked
Oh.
the kobold's chest cavity. Does it have a book in there?
It does not have a...
What
Make an
the-
investigation check.
Wait, no, but
Okay.
the cavity is like melted. What the fuck?
Yes. It's all melted and charred.
14.
14. You find some charred and melted cobalt organs, some tools used by the mind flayers, and that's about it.
All right.
Quickly, no.
Nothing else of
Logan,
interest. No like super great drugs, or
No.
they probably didn't drug the kobold.
There's the empty bag in the corner. Hey Logan, you know what kind of book that the guy was looking for, right?
Yes. You don't know
What was
the title. Hold on, I'm coughing.
Die quietly, please. Thank you.
My milk.
I said what I
went down
said.
the Pipe. You said what you said. Fine.
I was asking, do you know what the name of the book was?
It's called Ye Olde Cures, and you're looking for it because of a cure for the disease that's ravaging this the giant's homeworld or home continent.
Have we noticed the disease
Alright,
down here?
alright.
Like any creatures affected by the disease?
You do know from what you were told the disease only affects giants.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
While everybody's walking away and everything, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. I'm gonna take a quick second since I was able to attune to it because we decided to take a long rest.
Oh, we're
And I'm
taking a long
gonna-
rest in the room with the.
No,
dissect the
no,
kobold?
no, when we took a long rest, I decided to change up which spells that I have like calculated at the
Oh.
moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Okay.
While he does that,
As long as the object's within 1,000 feet of me, it should know where it is. As long as I know what I'm looking for.
Dre's
Okay.
gonna go scout the area around and look for other
I have, like,
possible
a-
things that might kill us.
I'll have like a ping, basically, of the object being in the area.
Okay.
And I did this as I pull out a forked twig, and wave it around and use it like one of those water
Divining
detectors.
rods?
Yeah, finding rods. I'm just holding it until it freaking finds it.
Okay.
Well,
you
many
cast a
d-
spell.
you're good.
After a few minutes, or not a few, after a few seconds, you get the sense that the location of the book. It is in the market.
Yep,
Mark
I thought
it.
so.
Oh,
Alright.
Was that the last
Um,
place that we haven't looked at?
Yeah, it's the place with the dragon.
Yep.
Oh
So,
shit.
yeah, we gotta go to the market for this stuff.
It's probably not.
um,
What color was the dragon that was friendly with us before?
She was
Bronze.
Kublo, bronze. Yeah,
Oh,
brass.
bronze or brass. I
Okay,
can't
so
recall.
One
yeah.
of the two.
Brass or bronze.
Generally,
but
evil
it-
ones probably want to kill us,
Ancient
right?
dragon.
There's
Well,
no...
she's a white. I think the one in the market was a white dragon, right?
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
chromatic
chromatics.
dragons, colored dragons are evil.
Yep.
Metal dragons are good.
Yep.
Move on.
Gotcha.
So the likelihood of this this dragon having killing intent is pretty high.
I feel that after we should definitely finish up with this room and then head somewhere and take a rest because a lot of us have taken some nasty fucking damage and use spell. I don't think we should just rush in there and try to fight this dragon just yet.
Oh, by the way, Javon, you got healed up about.
What is the building
Yeah,
we're in,
healed
Logan?
up.
Duke's
Which
Bliss
one?
or something, right?
Yeah, one of Duke's Place.
17 health,
For which
I
person?
think. For whoever got damaged, except the people that were undead. I realized that my spells say undeads don't get healed,
You're good.
and
I
I
was
don't
gone for a
know
second, so
that
I don't
your
know
characters.
if Philip got hit or if Fran got hit.
No.
No, you didn't get
Well,
Okay, I'm good then. While I guess they finish searching room 7, I'm gonna
was
head
that
back.
second heal you did, Manny?
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
second
that's the
level
second heal.
heal.
Then Drea is at full health. Then.
I'm gonna head back across room 6, Logan, and head down that hallway with the wall that looked kind of suspicious.
Yeah, as you
My
say, did we
arcane
want to
eye
look
couldn't do
around
shit.
before we
Yeah.
take a long
No,
rest?
the only rooms that we haven't checked out yet, the room that had the mimics in it, there's a long hallway that had another room to it we didn't go through, and then there's the hallway across from 6 that my arcane I can't touch shit, so I could only investigate visually, and visually everything looks fine, but I think I'll go lick some rocks in there and see if anything happens.
Okay.
That's the way of D&D. If you lick it, something will happen.
You lick it, somehow it's gonna do something to you.
Exactly. That's the
I
first
know
rule of
this.
being a freaking dungeon dweller.
Matt, I did that a lot as as an investigator. I know.
All right, so can I head that way?
Yes.
All right, head back over to that wall, and then can I roll for investigation?
Go ahead.
All right. This one is.
What bag of tricks did I have? Fuck, I don't know what color it was.
I think it was like
Hold on.
They're
brown
probably
or
the
gray.
I
basic.
think it had a rat in it. I think so. I think it could be a rat for one of them. So.
Oh
Why didn't
my
I
God.
Put the color down.
Nat 20, which is great because I have 0 in fucking investigation as Rand.
I think it was a rust bag of tricks. Does that sound
Yeah, it
right,
was
Logan?
Russ. That sounds about
That
right.
sounds about right.
Alright.
So what'd you get,
Logan.
John?
Let me write
Nat
that.
20 in this bitch.
Okay. Easily enough, you already examined the wall before with your arcane eye. As you examine it again, you can see a loose brick off to the right. When you
Okay.
push the brick into the wall, you hear a sliding noise, and the wall kind of slides into the wall adjacent to it, revealing an open passageway.
All right. Before I walk in, perceptive-wise, does anything look out of the ordinary? I want to yell back to the guys, but I don't want to yell back and then get mauled by something.
You got a sending stone. Wait, do you?
I do not.
Wait.
Philip has a city stone.
Oh. I'll go ahead and
I'll just yell over there. Hi.
No. I go ahead and ask their cure. Go ahead and take the metal wiring. I'm gonna go ahead and roll D6 real quick. All right, 4. So that is you, Javon.
All right. Hey, if anybody wants to come,
Where-
help me
I'm
check
gonna
out this
I'm gonna
room over
whisper in
here.
the wire. Where are you? We're
Head back.
looking for you.
Head out of this room.
You can reply to this message.
Head out of the room that we were just in and go all the way across the hallway. I found another room. Over.
I'll be
Okay.
there with everybody else. Over.
All right.
Okay, so Javon, you peek into the room. It is dark. There's no torchlight. There's no natural light. But do you have dark vision?
I do not. I'm
So,
human.
So
guys,
it's pitch
one of
black
the
to you.
Hey,
one of the
Let's head
components
over
of
to-
Fireball is a tiny ball of bat guano. So I imagine my character has a full pocket of bat shit.
has a pocket full of bat shit in his pocket, and the other
Yeah.
hand full of sulfur. Puts it together and just shoots
Right.
a fireball.
That's what he does in his spare time. He collects bat shit and sulfur.
This explains a lot. All right.
Sorry. That's the first time I looked at the components of it.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have dark vision on me.
Okay, so the room is pitch black to you.
All right.
Re-
I'll wait for everybody else to show up then before I head in.
Thirkir has relayed all the information to everybody through message.
So Rand found a secret room. Is
Yeah,
that what it
there.
was?
Yep.
Okay. So the group heads over to where Ran is.
Mm.
You guys arrive. The room is still pitch black. Those of you with dark vision, you can see a little bit into the room, and you can see it's got a lot of tables and looks like alchemical supplies, but you can't see farther into the room.
Okay. Then I want to go ahead and have
I go ahead and
Phillips head in there and start checking
Vaughn,
things out.
you see Vaughn pull out a final look for a pebble on the ground. Is there a pebble on the ground looking?
There's rocks on the ground.
All right, you see him grab a pebble on the ground, and with a flick of the wrist, cast light, and we'll throw it into that room.
Okay. The room is suddenly illuminated by this bright, vibrant light from the pebble as it skips across the ground. The room is empty of life, but it does look like it's some kind of lab of some kind.
All right. I want to go ahead and cast investigate with both my characters, see if I can find anything.
Okay, make investigation checks.
13 with Philip
Okay.
and a 19 with Rand.
Easily enough, you find notes and scribblings of someone.
Ow.
They were working on some kind of poison. You can't really make out too much from the
I
notes.
love poison.
They're hastily scrawled. But that's about it. The room is pretty much empty. It's got a lot of alchemical supplies, but it looks like they have been repurposed, maybe taken by the mind flayers.
I'll make sure I definitely go ahead and pocket these notes. Maybe I can find somebody else who can check them out.
Okay.
And then
Does the
are
notes
there-
have
are there any-
ingredients on a poison or no?
Yeah, are there any other stuff in the room?
Is
Like
there
any
like
of the
a
chemicals
recipe?
worth taking?
The chemicals are all empty, or they're
Gotcha.
long expired.
All right, no problem. Well,
Wait, so you're saying they're empty containers?
They're empty containers.
Oh, can I have some?
Sure. You get maybe 5 empty vials and 3 empty beakers.
All right, vials.
all right. There's one more room to check out if you guys want to check that out before we head out.
Yes.
And I'll start leading them over to room 5, Logan.
Okay.
I pick up the pebble and I start carrying it, just ever so steadily, just casting light whenever I have to do it again, because it's a cantrip. And Guardian Faith has just been following me behind, staring at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Okay. You guys all make your way through the twisting halls to the final room of the complex. It's a library. It seems most of the books have been taken off the shelves, and you get the idea that maybe they were taken by the cult that worshipped the Sphinx.
Mhm.
They've left a couple books, but go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
All right.
All right, magic dice, go! Oh shit, nat 20. That's for
Rang got a
Vaughn is
2.
Nat 21. And Thurkir got a, let's see, investigation 15.
Okay.
Rand got a 2 and Philip got a 10.
Okay. Easily enough, all of you do a quick scan of the library looking at what books are left. You don't find the book you're looking for, but you do find some interesting books on history.
Is it porn?
You do not find any smut.
Says you.
No, I
Okay.
understand. I got you.
So still nothing really worth
History?
taking a hold of.
There's a book on the brief history of the area, and that's about it.
I'll take it. I'll have Philip take it. Just pocket it for later in case we need it.
Okay.
But I'm definitely not gonna read it now. I guess we can go ahead and I'll see if the guys want to take a short rest here or somewhere else. But we know where the book's at, but whether or not we can all fight it right now is up for discussion.
Well, if you want to take a short rest, I'm not going to argue. Guardian Faith
Igneel.
will be Guardian
What?
Faith will be up for as long as we need it. I'll have it stand guard in front of the stand guard in front of where we're at.
How long does it last again?
It lasts a total of 8 hours, and I think only 2 hours have passed.
Yeah, you're still good.
So y'all want to take a short rest before we hop in this next probably fucked up battle?
Mine, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, what?
Do you want to take a short rest?
Yeah, we can take a short rest.
Okay, so
Preferably
whoever's-
long rest, but short rest is fine.
The long rest is what, 8 hours?
Yeah, it's a good night's sleep.
Ah, I got you. All right, so short rest. And what are the benefits of us taking a short rest?
A short rest, some classes can get spells back, but the main point
Warlock
of a
only.
warlock only, I guess.
Okay.
Clerics got their own magical recovery, but they can only recover certain things. Like,
And you also get to expend hit dice.
yeah.
All right, I'll definitely do that then.
Or we can take a long rest.
Want to take a
So
full
we can
night's
get
sleep?
spells back.
We can take a full night. If anything, we can stay in this
What the
room. And
fuck?
we can board up the door.
This Underdark city is our oyster, Javon. We can spend as much time down here as we want.
That is also true.
Uh,
I come out and I say I think we should probably board up the door and then
I'm
we'll
gonna
keep watches.
We could
before
find
do that-
instead of sitting in the room with the dissected kobold and the mind flayer, we could find maybe a room with the
Oh,
beds and
wait, that mind
stuff.
flare.
Since it's an
That mind
abandoned
flare-
house.
How much of it is melted, Logan?
It was pretty melted.
Is there enough for me to salvage to make a shield?
No.
Is there enough left of it for me to reanimate it?
It's melted.
It's a challenge rating of hold on, let me find it.
I want an army, Logan, in case you haven't noticed that.
I need a longer cord, dude. Fuck.
It's a challenge rating of 7.
Hey Logan, if you cut that in half, I'll give you $1.
It's a challenge rating of 7.
I hate you. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give you what you want. All right. Then I guess you
Start collecting monster corpses and putting in a bag of holding until you
Bro, I'm telling you,
until you get high enough level to reanimate them.
just summon a fucking a
You
monster.
should get
a
yourself
monster.
a bag of chilling. If you
I
wanna
should
do
definitely
that,
get myself
honestly.
a bag one day. All right. Then
Hey,
we
no
can
one
head
said
back
it
out.
had to be fresh corpses, Manny.
Do I remember? Can I go ahead and
got
run?
a
I guess I
point.
don't know. A history check. Do I remember seeing or us passing by a little place that we can go ahead and crash at for the night? Logan, doing a roll for that.
No, you're fine. You easily enough. There's tons of empty houses, tons of empty buildings that you could easily make a quick pit stop in.
Gotcha.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and decide to cast the spell Sending
Okay.
and send it to the big the fire giant boss.
Grangle?
Yes, that good to sir. Give me
I
a
might need to go
second.
take a poop.
I know there's specifications of it. Let's see. A short message is 25 words or less. Okay. Okay. Alright, and as long as I know the person. Okay.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm casting. Hello, Gringle. Just gonna get a heads up. Is there a time limit on this? We are looking for the stuff right now. We should be back within a short amount of time as soon as we fight the White Dragon.
Okay. You cast a spell, send out your message. After a few seconds, nothing. After a couple minutes, no reply.
No?
No.
How so?
He probably didn't know he could reply to this message.
No.
We just didn't want to.
You don't have
know,
to.
You don't know. You do know that if he was asleep, it would have woken him up.
Yeah.
He can reply to the message whatever he sees fit. He can't ignore it, but if something's happening, he might not want to reply.
Okay, so the creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender, if it knows you, and can answer in a like a manner immediately. The spell enables a creature with an intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across distance and even to other planes of existence. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. Alright, so
You could have sent the message to the Mind Flayer saying, "We're gonna kill you."
Yeah, 5% chance. That would be like a percentile dice for Logan the roll.
You get the idea the message was delivered. There was just no reply.
I got you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send a message to the Mind Flayer.
Okay, what are you saying?
I know where you're hiding. I will find you, and when I find you, I will go ahead and convert you.
Logan says everybody roll for
To
initiative.
Islam.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Oh god. Oh god. We're about to fucking die.
He's about to come back and kill us. Goddamn.
He's about to come back and kill us with his fucking friends.
Oh my god, really?
On a good note, later on in the game, when I can find when I
See,
find
let
any
me see what I
creature
got
that's
for
considered
intimidation.
huge, whenever I reanimate
Oh my god. Hey,
a
Logan,
major undead,
21.
it
21?
keeps its original abilities.
Okay. What languages do you speak, Manny?
Let's see. That's a good question. Common, Elvish, Giant, and Celestial.
Okay. You get a reply, but it's in a language you don't understand.
Oh man, that was worth it.
Sorry, I just got us all
Don't
killed.
one of us have a helm of languages?
You have a helmet to comprehend languages. You
Would
do,
that me?
Javon.
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Could Manny put the helmet on and recall
Remember?
what, remember what he said?
We allow it.
I'd say that you'd make an intelligence check to see if you could remember the whole thing.
That works.
Okay.
Well, man, that's
All
right. I
right.
have the helm of it.
Straight intelligence, right?
Straight intelligence.
Okay, so that's 13.
13. You try to recall the message, but it was such a strange language that you didn't really commit it to memory.
All right, that's fair enough. God damn it! I actually didn't think that was actually gonna go through, but all right.
The Mind Flayer literally just said back to you that I'm gonna be there in 5 fucking minutes. Thanks a lot, Manny. You doing this
Hold
all.
on, I'm just getting my dick wet.
So I ain't forgetting about you. Alright. Then while Manny sits there and sweats bullets because we're gonna die now, can we go ahead and put up a watch and people start resting, Logan?
Yes.
I have Guardian Faith kind of up for the first watch with me.
Okay. First watch, go ahead and make a perception check, Manny.
All right, so that's a 13.
13. The underground is pretty quiet. You don't hear any rats or mice in the walls. You kind of just stare out where the doorway is. It's been boarded up.
Thurkir is
Actually-
also there.
Yeah.
He's awake. You want me to roll a perception from as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit.
He doesn't see anything. He's got a 4 and plus whatever. It's not gonna be high enough.
You don't hear anything, but your watch goes by pretty well. No,
Thurkir's
no
just Thurkir is just like taking the cobalt that he has in his bag holding, and he's straight now making just a big giant
Ooh.
club out of him.
Wait, Manny, real quick. Logan, real quick. What did you roll, Manny? For the try to recall?
13. I got a 13 on that.
The wear of the helm of comprehend language, it's plus 5.
Plus 5?
Competence bonus on linguistic checks, and this would definitely count as one of those, right, Logan?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was an intelligence check to remember, though, wasn't it? Or
But it was an intelligence check to remember it. But I mean, you're trying to remember a language, so linguistics. Yeah, low. Will you take it, Logan? Will you take it?
I'll take
You didn't
it.
give me a mind flare, okay, Logan?
I'll
Oh
take
my
it.
god.
Daniel, the message you got back after trying to recall it, basically the Mind Flayer said, "You'll never see me again. Please leave me alone."
Oh god.
I'll take that time during the watch to send another message to him.
Man, he's just fucking with this guy now at this point.
Saying the following words. I will find you. And yes, I know what plane you're on. And when I get there, you will all be praising on Terra.
Manny's whole story just changed now. Now our whole goal is to find this one mind flayer and to convert it.
You do not get a reply back, but the message was delivered.
Oh man, that's great.
I'll take the second watch after Manny.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Guardian Fate's still up for another probably 2 more hours.
I got a 19, Logan.
You don't hear anything either. The doorway is sealed. The secret doorway is sealed up again.
Guardian Fate's still in front of it. It hasn't been triggered yet, so...
So your watch goes by uneventful. Who's taking the last watch?
Can I say that during my watch, can I pull out that note that I got from that other room, and can I try to read it with the helm of language, if it's anything important on there?
Go ahead. You put the helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
You examine the paper. It's in common. It's in a language
Oh, it
you
is in common.
understand.
Gotcha.
But
Okay, I thought it was another language.
It's in a handwriting you don't recognize.
Mm.
So it's like imagine chicken
doctor.
scratch. It's like a doctor's
Okay.
note, yeah. So
Can
you
I
just go ahead.
Can I say that since I have, since I'm a charlatan and I have like my forgery kit and I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff, could I probably try and? I'm digging into something that might not even really be important. So just let me know if it's not worth dwelling into.
No, you're fine.
Can I say that I can try and during my watch time I just try and see if I can put something together and come up with something.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I am not smart, Logan. I don't respect that at all. I got 15 though.
15.
Yes, sir.
You make some headway, and you get some ingredients, but you don't get what the ingredients are for yet.
Okay. If they were hiding it, it must be
Are you
important.
trying to
if they
learn
were
to make the
hiding it.
poison? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, my thought would be that if they had this room hidden away, and the whole purpose of us going is to find this book to help try and find a cure for these giants, maybe this is around having to deal with whatever poisoned them and fucked them all up to begin with. So if I can figure out what all is this, then maybe even if we don't find the book and we all die from this dragon, maybe we'll have something to go back with. But okay, then I'll
Gotcha.
go ahead and I'll take note of that, and I'll just put it away during my watch. Then Logan, and I'll come back to it later.
Okay. Who's taking last watch?
And Guardian Faith has disappeared.
Try again.
Okay, make a perception check.
Excuse me.
Perception.
Yes.
All right.
Do I have
Their cure now
Percep-
has a
perception's
club.
wisdom? Yeah. Okay. So I do have a +3. Nice.
Noise.
Their cure has a club
Nice.
that
Well-
has a freaking kobold's face on it
Oh.
with
7.
2 hands like waggling on the
7?
side.
Uh,
Mm.
you
We get
don't
attacked
hear-
by the same mind flayer.
You don't hear anything, but you start to doze off, and eventually you do wake up. It's been 8 hours. Nothing happened while you fell asleep, but you did fall asleep. But you wake up.
Dre does not let anyone
uneventful.
know that she fell asleep.
Oh shit! Wow.
Dre
There's-
wakes up, and we're all dead from the mind flayer.
Although the likelihood of Dre caring about anybody is probably pretty low. She's chaotic, evil, so.
Good God.
I still say
Okay,
we're
so
all dead.
you are all well rested. Your full hit points, full spells back. What would you guys like to do?
All right, I guess we know
Well-
where the book's at, so we can either try and venture somewhere else, or we can try and get this book. We can do
Let's
this
look
one
at
of two
the
ways.
book.
We can either try and get the book
Oh.
and
Do you wanna-
not fight the dragon, or we can
Oh,
No,
Go
we
kill
should
the
fight
dragon.
dragon.
I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. Yeah, I didn't get a reply back from the Fire
Frankel.
Giant guy. I'm just calling Fire Giant guy.
He's fine.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm sure he's fine.
remember
There
that
might be
time
some
that
trouble
Manny
up top.
let the dragon know that like we were here, like an ass. I hate
Wait,
you,
how did
man.
he do that?
I thought he sent a message out to the dragon, right?
No, you sent to the mind
Nope.
flayer.
Oh, okay. I thought he sent one to the dragon as well. I was like, Manny, you piece
No.
of
No.
shit.
No, I sent another message to the Vive player just to fuck with him.
All right. So we can either go there and check it out ourselves, or if you guys want, I can send out my arcane eye while we
I-
head that way. And
I personally don't know about the dragon
We
or
need
anything
to-
like that.
When
But
we
I
fight this
can
dragon,
send a
we need to
message to the
not
dragon.
stand near each other.
yeah,
We do not need to group up.
we'll spread out. All right. On our trip there. Okay, so you guys want to start heading that way, and I'll send out my arcane eye to check shit out.
Yeah, we can, but I would like to search the rest of this.
We already searched everything, didn't we?
Oh, we
searched
already did.
everything.
Okay.
There are only 2 other rooms that we hadn't gone into when we were at the whatchamacallit.
Oh, the
Then
rest.
I guess I'm ready.
All right, then I will go ahead and cast Arcane 9. I'll send it on ahead, Logan.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep on traveling. Thirkir's probably gonna be traveling at the same pace of the Arcane Eye. I don't know if the Arcane Eye is like
You can't see it.
all. I can't see it. That's right. So I'm just gonna have Thirkir head all the way over to where he last ate the hands of kobolds, and
Okay.
just wait there stealthily.
Okay. So, your arcane eye, you dispatch it. It goes through the city streets.
Okay.
It makes its way to the open air market. As you pass under an archway, you can see the market is completely covered in ice. The ground is slippery ice. There are ice stalagmites sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
It's almost like someone's saying use fireball a lot.
Are ice dragons weak against fire?
I actually have a book.
White
Philip has a
dragons
book
and-
on that, so Logan, can I have Philip pull out the book and flip through and see if the eye dragon is in there at all?
Go ahead.
The white dragon.
Ice dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white dragon. You're white. I
white.
got an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. They are not weak to fire.
Okay. What information can we get
Are they
from
weak
this?
to anything?
They are not weak to anything,
But
but they
yeah.
are immune to cold damage. Or
Okay,
not
that's good to
immune.
know.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah,
immune to cold damage.
They're immune to that. Any resistances?
So no ice knife.
No resistances.
All right.
Damn. That's good, though.
The book has a picture, right?
Yeah, it has some illustrations.
All right. From this picture's description, can I?
Ooh.
Drea tries to turn into a white dragon.
Blue eyes,
Dra-
white dragon.
A white dragon born or just a white dragon?
White dragon.
You can turn into a dragon born, but not a white dragon.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I can turn into a
changelings.
dragonborn and say I'm her long lost cousin.
Oh God. He said draconic.
Oh, I don't know if I speak to. I haven't picked a language for Drea that she would know.
Oh, why don't you just pick that?
I forgot.
No, I'm saying like, why don't you just pick it as a thing, so you can just fuck
Because
with
I'm
them?
not metagaming.
Oh. Actually, I think changelings actually, whatever they change it to,
I have an
they
idea.
actually simulate the language.
I
or
don't think
something
they
like
do.
that. Let me check the book of Eberron.
Alright, sorry.
Okay. So your arcane eye floats into the market. You see in the center of the market
Mm-hmm.
is this pile of ice and gold. Just
Mm.
thousands of pieces of gold.
I love gold.
Rand starts. His mouth
Now-
starts to water.
Can we
I
collect all
whisper-
this golden bag of holding if we kill this dragon?
I whisper.
After we thaw it out.
An incantation and cast sending to the white dragon.
You
No.
You do not know the dragon.
I slapped it.
No, I may not know the dragon, but I do have. If I have a good description of the dragon, I can actually go ahead and send it.
Can I use Mage Hand to slap him?
You don't know I'm doing this. I'm whispering it.
Oh, you fuck.
You
We're
just,
gonna die.
just because you have a picture of a dragon does not mean you have a picture of the dragon.
That is true. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you,
You can
Logan.
roll percentile checks. If it ends up like a 5%, if it ends up like a 5 or lower, then it can succeed. If it doesn't, it fails and just goes into the distance.
I want to cast Minor Image around the dragon of Manny's character, so he just knows exactly who to look for whenever this goes wrong. No.
You cast the sending spell, no response.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
no, I didn't. I was about to send a message, and if anything, I'm just gonna send a message, and if it ends up hitting a random white dragon somewhere in the world, they'll just know that somebody said something to them. Hi, white dragon. I think
Hey,
you're
White
awesome.
Dragon. Major fan. Have your Yu-Gi-Oh card.
If you need to find
God damn
somebody,
it.
go to the Empire. We have the beats.
Manny just single-handedly killed off the Empire by some white dragons gonna fly over there and just massacre everybody. It's great.
Just some random white dragon.
All right, so I see the gold in the ice.
Yes, you see art
What?
objects, gems glistening under the. It's under a thick layer of ice, but it's in the center. You do not see the dragon.
I pass this on to everybody. And then I guess I'll keep the arcane eye. Oh, I can keep it looking around. Or I mean, we're making our way. How far would you say we are from the market before we get there, Logan?
The market's in the center of the city,
Mhm.
so from the Duke's quarters, it'll take about an hour.
Okay, which is good. I think it's about as long as my eye lasts. So we should get there by the time it runs out. So I guess my job is going to be to try to find that dragon before we get there. I don't want us to
Okay.
go in there with no
And
information. Yeah, last an hour. So we'll keep heading that way, and I'll keep trying to find that motherfucker.
Okay.
Without the
You guys continue through. Are you sending the arcane eye just through the city looking for the dragon?
Well, we were told that he was last one at the market.
Okay.
While my eyes looking around, as Ran, I'm gonna look at Manny's character. I don't remember which one was the one that was trying to use the fork to locate the
Locate object.
yeah. So can I maybe can we try and based off his pings, maybe I can try to figure out the general location of this book.
Using what he knew, you get the idea that it is under the ice. In the
Son of a
center.
bitch.
You do know that from your book. You do know that white dragons tend to keep all their hoard encased in ice, so it's harder to steal. So if the
Makes
book
sense.
if the book is a portion of the hoard, which it most likely is, it's probably under the ice.
Okay. Well. Fuck. Then yeah, I'm gonna keep on using my eyeball to to try and find this fucking dragon.
All right, so Thurkir is sitting there over at the little landmark where he ate the hands of the kobold. Is the
Okay.
kobold's body still there?
The kobold's bodies are gone.
All right, I'm gonna stealth
Okay, make a
and
stealth
keep an
check.
keep an eye out for them. All right,
right.
28.
Okay.
Thurkir is as dark as his skin, stealthing right there in the darkness.
Okay.
Just two beady yellow eyes looking at
After about
everything.
10 minutes, no kobolds come by. You wait for a little while longer. No kobolds.
My character's just been walking towards the area since there's somebody ahead, just waiting to see if he'll get a message or not.
Okay. The rest.
Logan.
Yes.
Go, you're good.
The rest of you approach the market. It's been about an hour now. So how long does your arcane eye last?
An hour.
Okay, so it is gone now. But you guys
Gotcha.
are just outside the market. What would you like to do?
So I told him, hey, I found I know the lump of where he hid he's keeping his treasure and probably where the book's at. But I could not find the dragon.
I pull out my trusty twig, hold it in both hands, and locate object again, and use it to point out the direction for me. And I'll see a gleaming light that I can only see.
You see the light coming from the ice-covered hoard.
My arms are moving. They're moving. Oh God! Right there. Right in front of us. In that direction. Where the stick is pointing.
Got you.
And go.
We can try and send the rogues in towards the clump of ice. Maybe they can go ahead and stealthily head in there and see if they can try to, find the book, and we can go ahead and keep a lookout for the dragon. I have no idea where he's at.
Logan, without metagaming, I mean, I guess it is kind of metagaming. Could we kill the dragon with this party? The white dragon?
Yes.
Or is that over
It'll-
our heads?
It'll be a
It's
deadly.
possible.
It'll be a deadly fight at the literal top of your range, but if you could fight the dragon if you choose.
Is the dragon considered a huge ranking 3? Challenge ranking 3?
Yes.
Logan?
No, he's a
Yeah,
challenge
he
ranking
said yeah.
10.
He
Oh, I'm
said
sorry,
no,
it's
no, no. He said he's too late. Y'all heard him say yes.
It's a
You recorded
challenge
this.
rating of 13.
I hate you, Logan. I want to ride a white dragon in a battle. A white
You have to
undead
survive the
dragon
dragon first in order to. You have to kill it first.
in a battle. All right. Then yeah, I'll tell the group that I think we
Well-
should send the rogues in.
Are we gonna try and sneak grab the book and jet, or are we gonna try and kill the dragon? Because
We can
there's no
sneak-
point in trying to grab the book if we're gonna kill the dragon anyway.
So, my thought is at least getting the book. At least get the book since that's our goal. If we get the book and we fight the dragon, then go. If we get the book and we don't fight the dragon, at least nobody's dead. But the book's the main goal. Our goal wasn't to come down here to kill the dragon. It was to get the book.
While this is
Oh, that
going
was my
on,
goal.
their carriage just crawling on the wall, stealthily like a spider.
I shake my head.
Javon, with your arcane
Yeah.
eye,
Dragons have magic items, Javon.
Yes, I know, but I also like living. Yes, Logan.
you did notice with your arcane eye at the top of the pile of gold,
Mhm.
sticking out of the ice, was a scythe.
Ah, that's mine.
Nope, I don't want
I
it.
have it.
I don't
I'll
want
trade
it.
you a
Nope.
sword of wounding for the scythe.
I don't give a fuck about your sword, and I haven't told y'all about that shit. Fuck you. This is my goddamn side. Yes,
Oh,
Logan,
come on,
continue.
dude.
Dude, I am literally a necromancer. This is my weapon of choice.
I was supposed to have a
Funny.
scythe in my last campaign, dude, but we never
Oh.
got there.
Too bad this isn't the last campaign. I probably trade you a neutral sword of neutrality, but guess what? You don't have that, do you? Oh, continue, Logan, my amazing DM.
Wow.
I think we're gonna have to fight for the scythe.
We might have to fight with this
Fight
scythe.
to the death.
Is this Igneal who wants it, or just
How are
your-
you
your
at
other
taking?
character?
How are you at taking 3 fireballs to the face, Javon?
I don't know.
It's
How are you about
Igneal.
being my undead slave for the rest of eternity? My... You ever take a mimic to the face, Spiny?
While this is happening, Fakir is like, I think he's already like halfway there while they're spatting.
I want to suffocate Miney with a mimic. What I have to roll? What I have to roll to suffocate Miney with a mimic, Logan?
What the
I mean,
fuck?
there's two sites, right?
Just one.
I'm pretty sure there's 2. I'm pretty sure I heard you say there was 2.
Hey,
Logan,
I thought I heard
what
him say
does
that this
Fakir
dragon was
see
a
in the
rank level
distance
3.
while he's out
All
there.
right,
Challenge ready.
let's go.
All right.
All right,
Alright,
so
but,
I
do I say anything
think
else?
your idea of grabbing the book first is probably a good idea. If we can't win the fight, and we can
Yeah.
run.
We can always
Logan.
come back and kill the dragon. I doubt the dragon's gonna go any fucking where. But
Okay,
the
so
book is
what-
the book is why we're here.
Sorry, Logan. What can Thurkir see from the distance?
You can see
Is Turkey
the-
even with us, or is Turkey still over there by the kobolds?
No. He's already spider crawled past you guys while you were spatting, and he has on the boots of spider climbing, so he's on top of the freaking marketplace.
I have a
building,
question.
Just like
Yes.
looking into the distance.
Would the dragon be interested? Dragons get hungry, right?
Horny
Do dragons eat
people.
giant
Yes.
boars, giant goats, lions, or brown bears, or
They would eat whatever they could get their hands on.
would they prioritize eating over fighting?
If it was a life or death battle, no, they would not prioritize. Food comes secondary.
How do they determine if it's a life or death battle?
If something's going after their horde, or if something is an actual threat, it'll defer to the
How does
threat.
it know we're going after a toward?
It's not stupid. White
I was
dragons.
gonna
I'm
throw,
gonna
I was
assume
gonna
he's
throw out
nearby.
some bag of tricks animals and see if it'd eat them.
You could probably use that as a distraction.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sorry.
So, what are you guys doing? You're standing at the entrance to the open
Okay,
market.
I'm
Thurkir,
asking. Can I make it through?
you're
can I
on
make
the
a perception
rooftops
check on
of the
that?
markets.
Mm-hmm.
The market
Yeah.
stalls.
Do I see the dragon?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Like up high.
I want to go ahead and have Philip. Philip's gonna go ahead and tell the group that he's gonna try to see if he can sneak in and find that book in the horde. Then
Dies immediately.
Okay.
That's an 8.
An 8. You scan the horizon. You're underground, but there's still some light, so you can see pretty fair distance away. You don't see you don't see anything that would be a dragon.
Good God. All right, so how far is the treasure hoard from me?
Let me get my map.
My map.
Also, I have a question. How does stealthing? Okay, so how does stealthing work? Like, if I roll a bad roll, does my character know that she's not being stealthy and decide not to go?
You're like humming or you're making loud footsteps.
But like, could my character decide after I rolled bad to not go?
In some situations.
Or would that be metagaming?
It'd be
I feel like,
metagaming,
I mean,
but in some situations, if you roll a natural 1 and you're like singing to yourself, yes, you know not to go any forward. But if you think you roll high, it's a different story.
I get you.
So,
Alright.
Philip, you're going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll stealthy stuff.
Roll
So
stealth.
I saw nothing as a cure, and I was just like thinking, man, this is a big treasure hoard.
Alright,
So I'm gonna head over
Shreya's
to the
going
treasure
with them.
hoard stealthily.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Philip, you
Um,
hunker
Dre-
down. Oh, go ahead, Drea.
Drea rolled a 24 for her stealth, and she's going with I forgot his name. Gnomish
Philip.
weird guy.
Philip. I'm not that weird as he climbs on Andrea's back.
That's pretty damn
I
weird.
also want to give Philip one of my mimics. He probably doesn't know it's a mimic. I just give him a ball and I tell him to throw it if he ever needs to.
Okay.
What is this Pokemon?
Yeah, it's a little Pokeball.
A Pokemon.
Okay. So you, Philip and Drea, you approach the mound.
Yep.
You don't hear any wing flaps. You don't see any large lumbering white dragons. It's all.
I was gonna say, you don't see any.
I
wing
don't like
flaps?
that. It's one of two things. Either we're standing on top of this dragon right now. He's probably underneath the
Okay.
ice. Is what I've been thinking for a while now.
Traveling from the building tops, I'm pretty sure I still don't see the dragon. How close am I to the gold?
Uh,
the treasure hoard?
You're depends on where you want to be. The market itself is an open air market with stalls. There are stalls kind of in the intermediate in the middle, but the hoard itself, it looks like any stalls that were there have been toppled. So you can be close to it or you can be far from it. It's your call.
Let's see. Distance minor illusion, 30 feet. Within 30 feet range,
Okay.
stealthily. I'd like to go ahead and cast minor illusion and then immediately stealth. The illusion's gonna take the form of some kind of weird ass old guy wearing armor with a long ass white beard, trying to break through the ice to grab the gold.
Okay.
Why are you doing this if we were sneaking to the gold?
Their character's doing this.
I hate you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Make
yes,
another stealth
yes,
check.
make-
You broke stealth, so
yes,
make
make-
another stealth check.
And he has to make an investigation check against it.
At that time,
If there's any creatures in the area trying to see this.
Logan, do me and Miney's characters see this strange old person chipping away at the ice?
Yeah, you see suddenly this strange old man come out of. He appears out of the
Um,
ethereal, and he starts just bashing the ice.
I'm gonna go
You can
ahead
make-
and stop heading
you
towards
get-
the ice.
You can make a spell DC. You can make a investigation check if you want to see if it is actually an old man.
Nope, I'm just not gonna go by the ice. Nope, I'm just not gonna go.
What's your stealth
my
roll again,
God.
Drakir?
I'm about to roll it. Give me a sec. Sorry.
I'm gonna speak into
28. 28.
Okay.
I want to speak into the little pebble that I was given to, who I think Turkir has the other one, and ask him if this is him.
No. It wasn't their cure that has it. It's Philip and
Yeah,
Igneal.
Philip has it. Yeah,
Ignale.
Oh, Ignale has it. Ignale, I'll ask Ignale then. Ignale, is anybody seeing this old guy chipping away at the ice?
Does Ignale see?
You,
The
all
guy
of you see
chipping
the
away
old
at
man
ice.
chipping at the ice.
Yes. Copy.
Is-
It makes a sound of a clink, 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 clink.
Vaughn, Igneal, and Rand, what are your passive perceptions?
Not good.
Let me
Mm,
check.
+0, so I think it's 10.
Okay.
Let's see. My let's see.
Got +4 in passive perception, so I got a 23.
23.
Wait,
Looking.
23 passive, is that possible?
Yeah, I have +4 in my passive.
3 plus 8. 15.
So I rolled.
15. I got
But you
a
don't roll
passive.
though for
No, your
passive.
passive perception is just your overall perception. You don't roll for it. It's 10 plus. It's 10 plus.
It's 10
your
plus, I
wisdom
think, your
modifier.
wisdom, yeah, modifier.
On here, it seems like my bad. On my skills, I have an extra
plus your
spot.
wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
10 plus my wisdom modifier plus my proficiency bonus.
Yes.
No, are you proficient in
So
perception,
17 for me.
Javon?
Hmm?
Are you proficient in perception?
I am not.
Okay, so what's your wisdom modifier?
0.
So it'll be a 10.
All right, I got
10
10.
plus 3.
Why is it +3? It's only if you're. I thought
Because
it's only if you're.
that's your passive. It's your passive.
Here, we'll Google.
So you get proficiency bonus even though you're not proficient in perception.
That's only if you're rolling to do a perception
Yeah,
check.
because on here I have in my skills I have passive perception.
You only get proficiency bonus on a skill if you're proficient in that skill.
So it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus
Which
any
is 0.
bonuses or penalties. If the creature has advantage, add 5. So it's just 10 plus your wisdom.
Okay,
Okay.
then I have 10.
Yeah, and if his wisdom's +0, then it's 10. If he was
Okay.
proficient
Alright,
in
then I
perception,
got 14.
then he'd have
14.
13.
Yeah, I got 10.
Then I
then.
got 14.
You guys don't hear anything. But, Ignil, you feel a slight tap on your shoulder.
Big Neil does
Me?
fuck.
At
There you go.
28. At
He
28
looks-
step.
Wait,
Oh, wait,
he could be human
Big
form,
Neil.
can he? Oh fuck. He turns. He's scared.
fuck.
He cowers.
You all turn around, and standing behind you is this beautiful young woman with long, icy white hair. She's got a scar over her left eye, and it remains closed. And she's just kind of staring at you three.
Ignil immediately says, "Hey, beautiful."
She just kind of,
I immediately
Is she beautiful, by the way? Is she ugly or beautiful?
she's beautiful. She's this
Okay.
okay.
almost elven woman.
Ma'am, you want to get down? There's a dragon there.
Sorry, guys.
Um,
I'm about to procreate. So
Okay, wait. So Vaughn's over here, like seeing this shit.
Yes, you all three of you turn around, and there's
Um,
just a woman standing there.
Ma'am,
All
get
right.
down. There's a dragon around.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for protruding everything. The people up top told
did she
us
say anything to me?
that we're looking for a specified book within this area. We don't really want to touch the treasure trove that possibly a white dragon has placed right here, because that's
I
stealing.
wanna touch her treasure trove.
And if I think we're looking for a way we can talk to him and trade.
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of pushes you aside and walks past you into the market.
I'm gonna, I guess not yell out, but man, like I'm gonna say out to her, ma'am, be careful. There's a dragon. I really say you should come back.
She just kind of ignores you and continues walking.
Does she have a fat ass?
Oh God damn it!
Logan's rolling
Logan.
to see if she has a fat ass.
He's rolling to the fat ass. My man. was that a good roll? Was it a good roll, Logan?
Uh, She-
Logan, answer the question.
I'm laughing too
Is
hard.
she booty licious?
I'm
She got
sorry,
a nice
Logan.
little peach.
Why are you like this?
That's how we have to be.
Because we're all Jews. Take this.
I'm procreating with this dragon, Logan, whether you like it or not.
You
If Ignil dies to a dragon, at least he'll die happy.
Takes
Oh,
God
God.
plus
Oh.
500 and freaking free ice damage.
Okay.
My image now
As
is
his
that
dick
as she's,
snaps off.
we're all worried about her getting hurt, but we're all just staring at her ass like.
I
Let me-
can't kill this dragon now, guys.
Logan, answer the question.
She has a very nice ass.
My man, we're all just sitting high fiving.
You watch as she walks past the market stalls up to the old man, and she just kind of leans in and stares at him.
The old man is still shimmying the ice, looks up, like smiles, and then goes back to shimmying the ice.
She kind of takes her hand and tries to touch him on the shoulder, and it just goes right through him. And then you see her.
Then the
kinda-
old man, like, all of a sudden, when she goes to try to touch his shoulder, he goes to go prone and falls straight through the ice. Just like cartoon-like for some weird reason.
Okay. She kind of, you see her start laughing to herself. And she kind of just turns and she crosses her arms and says, "Now, what can I help you with?"
Oh, thank God. Oh God, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Who's she saying that to?
Before I let Manny speak, I'm gonna run up to
Wait.
her.
Wait,
I'm
so
gonna say-
who's she talking to?
She's talking. She hasn't noticed. She has not
Yeah,
noticed
shouldn't-
the rogues. She's directing it at you three by the entrance.
Okay.
Ma'am, there's a dragon nearby. Should we be talking right
damn
here?
it.
'Cause we still don't know she's the goddamn dragon. I'm gonna assume.
Oh
me,
no, Igneel
but
knows.
we don't know. We don't know she's the fucking dragon.
She
Okay.
you see her roll her eyes and says, "I'm the dragon."
Thank God. Ma'am.
Igneel goes, well, I've been prowling this wonderful world looking for a dragoness that will wed me. 'Cause, yeah.
You see Vaughn in the background visibly start vomiting at the word just said.
Miney, make a
Why?
persuasion check.
Igneel's legit, bro. Oh my God.
Please roll that
Natural
one.
20.
Damn it.
She kind of looks at you.
I can take a picture of this. I'm not lying, dude.
I believe you.
It's literally the first time I've ever rolled in my favor. Holy shit.
You see her kind of look at you and smile. It says, "We'll address that later." Now,
Yes.
My man. High five. Behind the back.
High
High five.
Where she can't see though. I don't want her
Yeah,
to
yeah,
see.
yeah. Like, I
make a
just
sleight of
behind.
hand check.
It's kind of like my
All right,
character
Money,
just
money,
kind of
money.
puts his arm behind his back and just high
Money,
fives
roll.
Javon that way.
Yes, but you have to roll good for this.
Sleight
Sleight
of
of hand.
hand check.
Oh my God, Money! I swear to fucking God, if you fuck this up, Money.
Oh fuck.
Well,
I hope you can't see
while this conversation is
Uh,
happening, the old man starts to
I
float
think
back
it's a 7.
out through the ice and starts to dance behind her.
Money rolled a 7, but I rolled a 23. Can we say that it's safe, Logan?
That's safe.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
My man. Oh shit. All right, ma'am. Sorry to intrude upon your
Ah,
space,
that's-
but we've actually been sitting down here to find a book, and we were hoping to find it without coming across and bothering you. But if you happen to have it, we'd love to go ahead and see if we can buy it from you. And also that scythe there that I would like to purchase from you.
We have this very religious creature we can sell to you. He really likes to
He has
To,
great stories. He has great
convert
stories.
people, but yeah, he does have great
Hi.
stories.
He probably
You like
tastes
Terra?
really good.
I do.
He probably tastes delicious.
And
What does
that's
she
when
say?
I kill the party.
And he can heal himself, so take a hand, he can probably heal it back.
What does she
Okay.
think,
No,
Logan?
actually, I cannot do that. That's a
That's
a
entirely
Shut up,
different thing.
Shut up! You're ruining our chances of getting this fucking book.
She goes, "So you're adventurers, I see."
Yes, ma'am.
She kind of points
Trying-
to her. She points to her scar and says, "I've dealt with many adventurers."
We were definitely
friendly
hoping to not have.
adventurers.
Yeah,
When
we were
she
definitely.
when she points
not
that
hoping
she points
to
at that,
intrude.
you see Vaughn pull up his robe and point at his knee.
Oh, God.
Me too.
Can you heal wounds like
I thought
that?
this
Like
was going-
actual like lasting wounds or Manny?
Okay. What do you mean?
Like okay, so she's got a scar across her eye. Can you heal that? Or no?
That's not a lesser restoration spell thing or a greater restoration spell. Those are usually used for diseases, curses, and other things. That's like a more greater spell that's for like rejuvenating shit.
Hey guys, out of game, should I just try and play her for the book like I play everybody else for stuff?
No.
God
But
damn it.
I'm trying to sleep with this bitch, dude. So no.
what if I owe her something like Kubla, and then I have
Oh,
a
hey,
sword
Javon,
that
by
does
the way,
fire
Javon,
and a sword that
Javon,
does
Javon.
fucking ice? Yes, continue.
Are you hiding the thing on your back by chance?
Hiding what thing behind my back?
The symbol that I placed on your back
I don't
a
think
while
I
ago.
know. I still don't think I know that it's there. My
Yeah, you
character.
do. Remember? You had you looked at it when you were at the Oasis.
That makes sense. I probably do. I have not showed her my back,
You
but
might
I
want to
guess
cover it.
I'm gonna go ahead, Logan, and I'm gonna take the one mimic that I have on me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go ahead and just press it. I'm gonna take it out my bag like a shirt. I'm gonna put on a shirt to cover up the image on my back.
Okay.
What's the image?
of the bronze dragon?
Oh,
She kind of looks and says, I grew tired with dealing with adventurers always coming to kill me for my loot. I learned that reason can be a very powerful tool.
I agree.
You say you're here for a book?
Yes, we're actually. What's the name of the book, Logan? I don't remember. I'm so
Ye
sorry.
Old Cures.
It's a book called Ye Old Cures. We were actually sitting here by some of the
But-
giants on the higher land to hopefully be able to find something to cure a disease that's plaguing them.
I believe it was syphilis.
It's probably
Probably
in world
syphilis.
syphilis. Probably.
we
they are-
probably have giant syphilis now.
I
Jimmy.
do not because I wore protection.
Ignil can't
If you-
remember if he did or not.
Clerics don't go and fuck bitches like crazy, because clerics are smart.
Hey, he could probably cure you. She could probably cure your syphilis, Miney. Why don't we just have Manny go up there and cure everybody's syphilis? Why are we even going through all this? But continue. But yes, but I tell her the name of the book.
She goes, what do you have for trade?
Hmm.
I mean, in all honesty, your I don't know, your highness, ma'am.
What,
Um,
what would you like?
yeah.
is the better
What
question.
would you, what would you find as a even deal for the book?
She kind of points to the treasure hoard and says, make me an offer.
Okay.
In my mind,
Okay,
Rand
well,
unzips
while
his
these guys are
pants.
thinking, all of a sudden you see Vaughn pull out the
I can trade her the
gatekeep
bag of tricks.
orb.
I
ga-
don't see me ever using this, but that's up
This-
to you guys.
I don't
You
see her
see,
wanting it.
You see Vaughn pull out the orb. That was the gate key for that one thing that for the one city before.
What gate key?
The thing it was the orb
Oh,
that I used to spell magic on and it destroyed it practically. But then I fixed it.
Back from the cult of the leech.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or, like,
I don't even know if it's gonna be worth anything to her.
Well, it's active, so it can be used.
Oh.
Yeah.
She kind of
I didn't put-
scratches her chin and looks at it and says, where does it go?
To me, I don't know yet. From what I can think of, it can possibly go to probably one of the other planes, and I'm assuming one that has to do with the leech.
Shit.
She goes, that's a very interesting trade, but I don't know if it's what I'm looking for. You have anything
What are you,
else?
what are you looking for out of curiosity?
She wants to. She wants us to pretty much
I pull
give
up,
her something. That thinks
I pull out the bag of tricks,
pull out my dick. No.
and I go ahead and toss one of the fuzzy little creatures out.
Okay, which creature?
the rabid bunny.
I have to. Hold on, let me open it up.
Pull out a bunny.
Bag of tricks,
the bunny
5e.
strike.
I throw it out and it randomly turns into one. Let me roll a dice.
All of a sudden, it's a bunny, and it's spring, so it's mating season, so the bunny starts
No,
to
it's not
hump
a-
her for no fucking reason.
Logan, do white dragons, was it chromatic dragons, like the
It turns into
whatever
an owl.
dragons?
Chromatic dragons don't get along with metallic dragons.
Okay, I have an idea for that. Then go ahead, look, Mighty.
Turns
It
into
was an owl. Yep.
She kind of looks at you and says, interesting offer. So go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. 18.
18.
I might have to give away my dagger.
She goes, in exchange for the book, I see a fair trade.
Yes.
The book is
Oh,
worth
God.
far less. You see her kind of turn,
Oh.
and she like cracks her back as her form begins to shift, and she transforms into a large adult white dragon.
I want to go ahead and get an erection. Is that possible, Logan?
Roll a Constitution saving. No.
All right, no, continue.
You see her take one of her claws and she just jabs it into the ice and starts digging out her hoard. You see coins and ice flying everywhere, and after about 5 minutes, she finally stops. You see her kind of shrink down to her humanoid form as she turns and holds a small little leather-bound tome. And she goes, "I believe this is what you're looking for."
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
She kind of walks over and she holds it out to you and holds her other hand kind of, like place the
Either.
bag here.
I gave her it.
She takes the bag and hands you the book.
I give her just a quick rundown of how it works, so she knows how to use it. If she ever
I'm well
decides to
aware.
actually, she probably isn't gonna use it, but she just wants to collect it.
Well, if I
Collect
don't have
things.
anything really that special, I'll pull out the scroll I have
Pull out my dagger.
that I found, and I show her and see if she finds that interesting.
The,
It's taking.
the magic scroll you just got.
Yes.
She kind of looks and says, "What do you want?"
What do you have that can interest me?
Can I stab Manny?
You just want
I
to
mean, you
stab Manny?
can.
I'll wait. I'll play my cards and wait before I stab Manny.
Where
She
did I
goes-
put
What do
my
you have?
phone?
What do you have that interests me?
She kind of looks at you and says, "What in my hoard interests you?"
What do you have that can interest me?
Oh God.
My bad.
She goes, "I don't have much in the way of magical items other than," and she points to the scythe.
You bitch.
She goes, "But I
Yes.
wouldn't trade the scythe for that."
Oh, really? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that offer.
No, I wouldn't trade.
No, she wouldn't.
Oh,
she
you wouldn't?
said.
Oh, I got you.
How important is that scythe to you, ma'am?
She goes, "Well, it's named after me."
Are you Freya?
She just kind of looks and says, "No."
Oh, I happen to actually, if you consider this a fair trade, I actually have a dagger of 1 second. A dagger of flame tongue that I actually swindled from a bronze dragon. If that might be of interest to you.
She kind of
Something that-
she approaches you and just kind of looks you deep in the eyes, and then she takes the dagger and kind of looks it over in her hand and hands it back to you and says, "It's interesting, but the scythe is much more powerful."
That's legendary.
Lord, I'm like 3 seconds from swindling this bitch out of her goddamn her
Okay.
her scythe, dude.
Well, you also just told her out loud that you swindled a dragon out of it. You know
Mhm.
that, right?
I did. But
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I did. Hey, bro.
All right,
if
so-
she can't catch on, doesn't mean that it ain't working. So then I guess she knows how fucking flame tongue whatchamacallit works.
You see Thurkir decide to pop out of the darkness, looking straight at her, and says, "What do you have for Thurkir that can be interesting to him?"
She kind of looks a little surprised at your sudden appearance, and she just kind of gives you a weird look and says,
Is
I-
it because I'm black?
"It's because I didn't notice you."
Yeah, it's because you're black. I get that all the time.
All right.
Also, should our rogues probably break stealth since we're not fighting her?
Yeah, that way she doesn't freak
Yeah.
out.
Thurkir pulls out the blade that he was just handed, and shows it to her.
As
Drea breaks stealth, she takes her, like, she's already holding her axe, but she kind of just places it on her back, just to show like
This-
she's not
Are
fighting.
you talking about the sword you got from the Sphinx Man?
Sort of answering
Yeah, the sword of answer.
replier.
The replier. She kind of looks. She goes, "Where did you get this?"
Oh, if man gets this
Um,
fucking thing, I swear to fucking God.
I got it from this guy right here.
Just talking about
He
me.
gave it to me in return for a favor.
She goes,
We ended up fighting a sphinx in the library.
"Did you kill her?"
We had to. She tried to kill us.
Thurkir didn't really want to hurt her.
We were looking for the book, and we happened to come across her, where I'm gonna assume her sleeping ground. And
Just- Because I have no feelings towards that Sphinx. She was a thorn
Oh,
in my
thank God.
side.
oh thank God.
For a
I-
second, I thought you were going to say thought.
I personally finished her. Oh no, that's Drea. Never mind.
She
Yeah,
goes,
we
"If you're willing to trade the sword for the scythe, that could be arranged."
Oh God, yes.
Is there like a equal value, or is it like value is higher than one or the other?
They're about equal.
About equal. All right.
I think you should do the trade.
Thurkir grabs the says.
I
"Give me
think you
the
should do the
sword."
trade, and I think you owe me a favor.
That's not. I haven't completed the favor yet. You'll see.
I wanna kill him in his sleep. How much I have to roll to kill him in his sleep?
Okay, so she goes, "So we have a trade?"
Agreed.
She kind of walks up. She easily scales the side of the treasure hoard. She grabs the scythe with 2 hands and plucks it. She
I
brings it
use
down.
I use minor illusion
Okay.
on the sword. I'm answering and have 2 of them in my hand, just to fuck with her. Not to do
Oh, dear
anything
God.
trickery, just to fuck with her.
Oh God.
She approaches and she kind of looks curiously and says, Which one are you offering?
Which one do you want?
Oh god.
She kind of reaches out and her hand passes through the fake one, and then she kind of gives you a dirty look and then snatches the real one and hands you the scythe.
Oh, thank God.
That was worth it.
Why can't things be simple with Manny?
We're gonna die, Manny. Oh god.
Because they're
We,
here is they're here. That's why.
After, I guess, with that trade, we'll say, I mean, we definitely thank you for the hospitality. Is there anything that we can do
So-
for you before we leave?
What's the sword called?
The scythe is
Scythe.
called the Scythe of Cromarax.
Scythe of
Scythe.
Cromarax. I gotta find that shit.
It's a homebrew.
Oh, okay,
How
that's
do you
even better.
spell it?
That's fine.
C-R-A-M-A-R-A-X.
Cause I would kill Manny. if you don't understand.
Did you
CRAMARX. Cromarax. Is this like a reference to Borderlands by chance,
No,
or some
it's
other
just
game?
her name.
Oh, okay. The Cromarax. Okay, so if I'm thinking from speculation, it does ice damage. Okay.
Here, I'll send you a picture of what it does.
You
So
should
it
send it
is-
to all of us in the group
It's
chat.
freaking
I want to
it's
see what it
freaking
does.
Freya's scythe from Dark Souls.
By the way, Ignil's still trying to sleep with her, by the way, so just so you know.
I figured as much.
He wants to make a long-lasting relationship with her. He wants to have kids.
Endlessly.
She goes, if that's all,
Can you tell me at least what the scroll is, or the potion I have for here?
she goes, I'm not that well versed in magic, but I could take a look.
All right. All right.
The
So.
elixir is an elixir of health, and the spell scroll is a spell
Ooh.
scroll of. Is a spell scroll of locate creature.
Ooh, that's a good one. Locate creature. I can actually now go ahead and find that bitch.
Well, looks like I gotta kill Manny.
I can find that mind flare. Okay. All right. So Logan, the health elixir actually doesn't it work the same way as like repairing like gashes and injuries?
Let me look. Let's look it up.
What is it?
An elixir of health.
I don't think it does.
All right. Well, this is all happening. You see Thurkir start twirling around the scythe and everything, spinning it around, just doing tricks, and then immediately places it down, with the blade part going down to the ground, and places it on the ground and says, "Who wants it?"
Right here.
An
And lays
elixir
it
of
right
health-
there.
Manny, an elixir of health is when you drink this potion, it cures any disease affecting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. The clear red liquid has tiny bubbles of light in it.
All right. So it does not repair gashes
No.
on people's face. In other words, she wouldn't really need it, even if I was to offer it.
Okay. So she kind of,
Um,
you see her kind of climb to the top of the ice and just kind of sit there and says, "If that's all, you're
I
free
pull
to
out-
leave."
I pull out the art pieces out and I wave in and see if she wants them for anything,
One of the
like
art
any of her
pieces.
treasure. Yeah, both of them.
She
well,
comes
the-
to you. She says, "If you're donating them, that would be very nice of you."
You know, yeah. If I want to cause a lasting relationship and somehow send a message to you from like one time or another, maybe
I might
I'll
actually
go ahead and just donate it
I have some
eventually.
art,
Yeah, sure.
too.
I'll donate it.
Okay. So you donate the 2 art pieces.
I think I have 2 with Phillips, or with either Phillips or myself. But I'll go ahead and donate to her too. I'd rather just.
I might donate her something. Let me see if I can get anything.
Manny, calm down.
No, dude, I can't.
Okay.
The
Well, I actually have 1 art piece with Rand that I can give to her, and then
donates his sperm.
Philip has
Yeah,
a book on dragons if she fucking wants it.
Jesus.
I feel that she's probably very knows what the fuck she is, but in case she ever wants to go fuck up another dragon, you never fucking know. I don't fucking know how that shit works.
Oh, speaking of which, I'd like to point out, if you ever go to the Empire, fuck them up, please. They don't care about anybody.
Does she have weapons or anything like around? Like, does she just collect anything, right?
It looks like she collects anything, but there's not a lot of There's not a lot of weapons.
I pull out a scimitar and a longbow, and I say, "Would you like these?"
She goes, "They're fine additions."
I give him.
Okay.
Where's my pencil?
Before we head out, I'll go ahead and ask her, is there anything that we could do for her? We appreciate her hospitality and
All right,
not
so
killing us. So, is there anything that we can
Fine.
do to help out this
Me-
everlasting relationship?
immediately when you go ahead and when you see Thurkir look at you and everything, eye contact, he says, "Debt repaid. No more debts for you."
Hey, I'll shake his hand in respect, and in my hand, I give him the Kublo, my Kublo dagger, weapon for a weapon.
Your flame tongue dagger.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to Manny.
Okay.
The Kubla dagger.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the flame
Before
tongue
we-
dagger.
Before we leave, my Ignil tries to romance her a little bit.
Make
Oh my
make a
god.
charisma check.
Oh God. I don't know if that's good enough.
How
Hold
do you
on.
spell Kublo?
I got you. I'm about to send you a picture right now, Manny. Of all the info. of all that.
For Kublo, it's Kublo.
Yep.
17, Logan.
17. She goes, "You're a very interesting flesh bag,
Ouch.
but I don't think my mate would be too happy if I took another."
Uh,
Manny's brain. He said, "You whore."
Well,
hey, wait.
I'm gonna make sure to come back if you guys ever break up. I'll be here.
She
Marty's like,
kind of
"Come
laughs.
on, baby, it's my birthday."
What is my birthday?
She laughs and says, she says, "I'll keep that in mind."
Actually, there is actually one last thing. If
A tear
you wouldn't
tear
mind.
sheds from Ignil's eye.
Yuntai don't have emotions.
They do.
I'm messing with you.
So I'll ask her. Say, hey. So a long time ago, a dumb. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want to do this. Never mind. Belay that. Nothing. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Did you
God.
ever?
Had to fuck everything up.
I was about to fuck her. Actually, I'll take the stone from Philip, and I'll give it to her. If you ever request our help with anything, feel free to speak into this stone, and we'll come and give you a hand.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
mean, you
well,
can still talk
shit.
to
The
her.
stone from Philip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ignil has the other stone. Haha.
Mhm. See, there you go.
Well.
I look at him and say, my debt has been paid.
Ignil shows her the stone and says, "I have the other. So if you ever need to talk, I'm here."
She goes, "Duly noted."
It's like I'm getting the lotion lathered right now.
Okay.
And
And
I
that-
guess we'll begin to head out of there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, with that, she kind of
Guess we're
ushers you
ending
out. As you're leaving, you guys kind of turn around and you notice there's about 50 or 60 kobolds just kind of staring at you from behind the market stalls.
And as that's going on, you see the Meyer image just start running right past him and starts dancing and then twerking for no fucking reason.
You
And
see
then
them.
disappears. Immediately
kobolds-
disappears at that second.
the kobolds all scatter and disappear into the darkness.
That's what happens when you get hit by twerking damage.
Okay. So you guys are leaving the city now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way up the spiral staircase to the cliff face that you first arrived in. You start climbing the long tunnel that kind of slants. It's not a hard walk, but it's uncomfortable to walk at this slanted altitude. Not altitude, slanted angle. And that's where we'll leave it off for today.
All right.
You guys want to play Left 4 Dead or anything?